smile with parallel defense. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. Today we're going to be talking about the new Swampfox Optics Tomahawk 2, also known as the Tom 2. First and foremost, thank you guys again for watching this video. Shout out to Swampfox Optics. They did send me this Optic for review, and now we're going to go ahead and jump into it. So Tomahawk 2, meaning the second generation of the Tomahawk Optic from Swampfox Optics. This thing right here is super nice, and there are a lot of new features into it. Some features that mirror their Warhorse, but if you're not a person that enjoys the first focal plane and you're comfortable with the second focal plane, the Warhorse may not have been something that you are crazy for. So you may have been waiting for the Tom 2. We first heard about the Tom 2 at SHOT Show 2023. They had it up there. They didn't give us a release date, but if you're watching this video, it should be out now. So again, thank you for watching. The Tom 2 comes with a lot of new upgrades that they have upgraded from the Tom 1 for you to see. So we'll go ahead and jump into it. New upgrades, or excuse me, new features on the Tom 2 are going to be your push and pull elevation turns with 0 reset. This is another feature that we've seen in the Warhorse that people were wanting, and they did not have in the first generation LPVOs through Swampfox Optics. So you now have that in the Tom 2 if that is what you were looking for. So good on Swampfox there to go ahead and add that in, making the people happy and putting them on par with other LPVO companies. They have capped windages, again, same category as that, something people were asking for and they did not have. That is a feature you now have. They have an optimized rear diopter. Now, per the manual, when it comes, the diopter is going to be all the way tightened down. So when you do get your Tom 2, you want to open it up and you want to get it to where you can see your reticle at the clearest. This is something that you should be doing anyways when you pull it out, if you have the option to adjust your diopter to give you guys the maximum field of view. And that's another thing, it has an expansive field of view. One thing that people have a, I guess, training deficiency with when it comes to LPVOs is the one-time setting. I hear it all the time, people saying that they have trouble shooting at the one-time setting with both eyes open. Here with the Tom 2, I can confirm that it is a true one-time. When I'm shooting with it, I don't have any lag in visual preference in seeing it. The one-time setting is clear, and it is just like I'm aiming through a red dot, just with a blue reticle, but we'll talk about that in a second. It is a shorter, slimmer profile than the original Tom 1. And this is something that you guys see a lot of LPVO or optic manufacturers doing with their LPVO series. You see them trying to shorten the distance of the LPVO, which is amazing because it's going to give you guys a little bit more field of view. It's going to keep the weight back, and it's going to be nice for you to mount on your rifle, especially your shorties, right? A lot of people are wanting to put LPVOs on shorties being like 10.5 and below. I actually have one right now on my 12.5, and I had no issues with it. It was actually nice, and I still had a lot of rail space, and it didn't feel too heavy on the receiver I'm running, which, you know, shameless shout out, I am running the Faction firearms. This is their extra light receiver. This thing has been a workhorse for me, and I have no, it's super nice to have a light receiver so that I can put all my attachments on here without having a super heavy pistol. So that right there is good shout out to Faction, and good shout out to Swampfox for keeping it lighter and holding back on weight. So let's go ahead and talk about your generic stuff. The Optic will come in a 1:6 and a 1:4. They are now using what they are calling a bright fiber optic reticle. When you look through it, it's going to look very, very similar to a standard crosshair with your hash marks. It is using MOA adjustments. Whenever you guys get your manual, they break down in the manual exactly how to aim with MOA. I'm not going to get into all that here because we'll be here for a lot longer, and I want to keep you guys engaged. So make sure you buy it and look at the manual before just going out there. If you're like me and you don't read the manual, get out there, learn your holdovers, understand the reticle yourself so you can know and accurately use your optic. It does have 12 illumination settings, and we'll go ahead and talk about those. Your first 2 are for night vision. Everything else up after that is going to be between daytime setting or indoors use. Now, I did get to use this under night vision, not shooting. I wasn't able to record, but I was able to get some backyard footage showing me, or showing you guys what it looks like through a pair of night vision. And the only con I have is that itself. So the bright fiber optics, or the BFO, comes in green, red, amber, and blue, which are really, really cool that they have those options. The blue actually was screaming to me, and I was super excited to get it because a blue reticle is not something that I have been used to or even heard of. I don't think I've ever seen a blue reticle that wasn't some cheap, really Wish or Amazon optic that nobody put the time or money into perfect. The reticle on the Tom 2 is very, very nice in daylight settings. Behind night vision, the reticle itself was very, very small and hard to see under the first 2 settings. And then there's a caveat to that, right? They're hard to see if you don't have the right equipment. If you do have an IR light, I don't see you having any issues, or if you have the correct stuff on your night vision. So I am running an iris on my night vision, so you won't be able to see it through the camera because it will not pick up the amount of light it needs to. When I have my iris all the way closed and it's giving me a little bit crisper dot, I didn't have a huge issue. It still seemed dim even at the 2 setting, but it wasn't horrible. When I put it up to the 3, it was a little too bright. So between 2 and 3 for night vision, maybe too bright. You could always open your iris up or whatever tools you have on your night vision to give you more light. But again, that's going to be on you. That's just a personal hit for myself that I wasn't a fan of. Asides that, there was no issues at all. Like, I had a great time shooting it. Like I said, at the 1-time setting, it is a true 1-times. I had no issues. The throw lever, getting it from 1 to 6 was amazing. I had no issues there. It's a great optic, and you guys should be looking at it, and I have not much else to say from there. The features on it are amazing. If this is something you're looking for, I believe, don't quote me, I believe their audience for this was law enforcement. Again, with it being that 1 to 4, they're trying to keep it in that range where people may want a little bit more magnification to give that more confident shot, but they also have it in 1 to 6 for your sports shooters or people that want to just take it out and go plinking. So I don't believe Swampfox coined and said their audience was law enforcement. That was my assumption from the last time I spoke to some people. But that's all I have for you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe. There is a link below if you are looking to get anything Swampfox. It does not give you guys anything off, I'm sorry, but it helps out the channel tremendously. So if you guys like it, again, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you didn't like. I appreciate it. Pay attention. Click the notifications button. There's a lot of stuff coming soon this year. I'm super excited to share with you guys. I won't spoil it. If you guys are not already doing it, follow me on Instagram, follow me on YouTube, and be on the lookout for some good content. Thank you guys. Have a good night.